Hold up, yeah. Let me see this. Get that. Oh man, ain't that thing hurt? Shit. I just want to tell a little story, if I can. This story, since everybody talking about their penitentiary stuff and talk about how gangster they is and this and that and third. I just want to come and give my little about one person, my little story about one person. And my prison stories ain't going if you want some if you don't like some aggressive homosexuality, you want to hear about aggressive homosexuality, then I'm not. If I tell you something about the penitentiary, it ain't gonna be nothing about nobody getting raped or punked or want to get turned to a female, whatever. I ain't gonna be talking about all that because that shit's played out in the old. So, you know, uh, if I tell you something, it's gonna be something, that's gonna be real, that happened, and it's gonna be some real gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because just think about this. How would you react if the judge said, I'm going to give you 105 years? And you looking at this judge, and the only thing you could do is go and look around like, this gave me 100. Nick, that's just overkill, right? And imagine if you got sentenced to 105 years for a crime that you did not commit. You knew who did the crime, but then all you got to do is tell, and you can go. But you stay in jail for 5 years because you stood on some real gangster time. Okay? One day we in Buny, chilling. Here he come. He about, I don't know, he about 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", somewhere around there, 6'3", tall. Gold mouth. Slim but yoked. And he done got hope and faith tattooed on his shoulders right here. And I don't know what, out of the blue, what made him. I mean, we was already cool, and we was Muslims, and we knew the same people, and hung around some of the same folk, some of the same people, some of the same loved ones. But I don't know. One day he just came to me. He said, "Man, let's go walk the yard." So I said, "All right," and got his kufi on, and we hit the block. Boom. We rolling around the yard. He say, "Man, now this is hold on. Let me just." He say, "Man, I've been going to Juma. I've been praying to Allah." He said, "Cause I got to get these crackers back this time, especially for something they know I didn't do. They ain't got your fingerprints. They ain't got nothing. They just got somebody said it looked like you. The description looked like you, and then y'all just ran with it. But then the people said, nah, that ain't him. Even the people said, nah, that ain't him, and y'all still locked him up." So on this day, he comes to me and he goes, "Hey man, do you know they locked me up and they knew I didn't do it?" And I'm like, "What?" Because I never asked about the whole. I heard it. Some of these people might say what happened, and then some of these people might say a slightly different version, and then these people might have a totally different version. And so you kind of know the person, and you listening, and you going, "Dang, that's messed up," But you'd be like, "Well, I don't think he really know. I don't think he really know. But I think this cat right here might really is more closer to the truth." Nobody had said the truth. I'm sure a lot of people knew, but he was like, "Yeah, man, they knew I didn't do it. No fingerprints, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?" Even the witness said it wasn't me, but they thought he was trying to get back on some. That people was trying to come back on some retaliation, so they didn't. They just discarded that. It was like, "Nah, this is him." He's like, "Nah." So then after they finally realized they had messed up, instead of them letting them go, they said, "Oh, well, forget it then. If he don't tell, then we just gonna keep him in jail till he tell, right?" That's how they do in Denver, man. They just keep you in jail. They keep you alive so they can get paid for you. So anyway, the brother starts breaking down the story to me. I'm saying they knew it wasn't me. I was pissy drunk. Ain't no way in the world I could have did what they said I did. You know what I'm saying? And the people, you know what I'm saying, don't care about none of that. They just want me to tell, and I can't do that. Now, mind you, I'm the imam, and he's telling me that he's getting faith and hope about his case because he already done gave him 2 appeals. He got one more. He got like one more appeal to go. So they done denied 2 appeals, but he got one more. And he like, "Yo, man." He like, "Yeah, man." And we walk in the yard, and he like, "Yeah, now Allah gonna get me up out of here, you know." And my faith is strong and deep. But what he did not know was when he came to me and was telling me that he was getting ready to get out. It solidified my faith. I mean, I saw this belief in the Creator when me and this brother spoke, and this brother was telling me, and I'm like, and it's kind of like he telling me like I inspired him by speaking in the Juma, but he don't even know at that moment. He made me stronger, way. He made me. I don't even know the depth, but he made me stronger because he started talking about the way that Allah was going to free him. And it made, at first I was skeptical because I was like, "Dang, Allah, can you do that?" Like I was, shook because I'm like, "Hey, man, you know how these people get down and Allah, you going, wham." Year later, boom. We walk in the yard, we chilling. He says, "Hey, man, I'm about to go, man." I couldn't tell nobody, but I'm about to go because I didn't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? They're about to move me. And I'm like, yeah, that appeal came in, that final appeal came in, and he beat it. Gave him back 100 years. 100 years. See, this is some. See, when y'all get into these dope stories, and y'all think about wanting to be a baller, want to relive somebody else's story or somebody else's hustle. You have to think about the truth of real gangsterism. This ain't no type of stuff where you accidentally, the police is watching you and they looking for some dummy that they can drop this dope on, and they find you, drop all the dope on you, and then when he get caught, then the police try to put the case on you, and then you go and essentially you gotta snitch and tell and say what shit he gave me the dope, whatever. So even though it's the police, you still gotta tell on the police. You gotta testify against the police to tell them that the police was giving you this dope. That's some weird gangster. That ain't no weird. That ain't no. I mean, that ain't no real gangster stuff. That's some weirdo fluke. Just how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not like somebody from the hood that comes and takes this side and unites both sides, north south, and say, hey, north side, south side, we're gonna get money together. Let's get money together. We're gonna unite. Forget all that. And then y'all get money. And then he come up from the bottom. And then he make himself a millionaire on a grit grind. That's real gangster stuff. This is what y'all don't really see, the real gangster stuff. Y'all don't see the stuff where if a dude go in here and he actually shoot somebody in the chest, he don't do no sissy stuff and let his partner take the drop. He going and go and tell them, man, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Because he wants to take credit for his work. This is how crazy these cats is, because they want to stand on gangsterism, real gangsterism. Tell the people, yeah, I killed this fool, and take 50, 60, 70, 100 years to the face. See what I'm saying? So when you thinking about stepping into that realm, you can't snitch. Because snitching is like, it's snitching is snitching. No matter how it go down, you get on that stand, you tell it on your behalf or on the behalf of somebody else. If you on that stand telling what happened, then you cooperate with the people. Anyway, check this out. So he get ready to leave. My fault, y'all. Let me get back to the story. So he get ready to leave the spot, Beauty. And they moving from Beauty to Territorial. When he left, I went in my cell and I broke down, and I think I cried for probably about 30 minutes. Because I had to apologize to the Creator for my faith not being as strong as my brother's. And I saw what he did for my brother, and I became ashamed because I knew I wasn't as strong as my brother had been, standing in the trenches, looking directly in the face of adversity. So after I got done praying, I came and I said, man, I can't never doubt the Creator again, man. He freed the brother, and the brother didn't snitch. That's crazy. Insanity. And I told him, I said, boy, you a gangster for real. And he said, and he looked at me, I said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. If a fool knew he did it and then had the nerve to say something or speak on it to somebody or even threaten my family or do anything, man, I don't know if I would have held my tongue. I might have just been like, oh, you threatening my family? Okay, well, we wide open now. Okay, this month. You know what I mean? Like, and he said, nah, you wouldn't tell neither. And I was like, shh. Think to myself, like, man, because it would make me hate the person for not stepping up and to the bat and taking their charge. So you taking my life, it's gonna make me hate you. Then you threaten my family, that's gonna make me hate you more. But anyway, he gets out. And then I got out. And I just could not believe we were both free, because the truth of the matter is, at first my faith was weak, man, and I never thought I was gonna see bro again. I was like, man, these motherfuckers took bro. I was ready to go to the streets and just, you know what I mean, retaliate on whoever he said, whoever any name he said. I was like, whoever you say, you just gonna bury him. Like ready. I'm thinking in the wrong way. He's believing in the creator. And it made my strength like boom, you know. So my whole point is this. If you ain't ready to stand up when you go in the penitentiary, first of all, you can't be no snitch. Can't be no jailhouse thief. Can't rape no females. Can't rape no kids. Your case can't be them. And you have to be a man about what you do, what you say, how you move around. You know, because it will get violent and it will turn bad for you quickly. Gone in 60 seconds, turn into something else. But you youngsters think that this penitentiary thing is cool. And I want y'all to go and look up the 13th Amendment, the 13th and the 14th Amendment, and just read them. And when you realize that you are a legal slave, and I want you to contact me, because that's when your mind is going to change. And you're going to start searching for something different outside the box of what they told you, they told you, and they told you. Now you want to go, excuse me, let me just go and get my own knowledge. See? So, it took me a little minute to get it out, but I knew it was going to be about a good, I was trying to get to 20 minutes, but I got to 17 minutes for y'all. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man, and y'all caught the message. You know what I'm saying? If you did, then one love. It was meant for you to catch. If you didn't, then you're just a hater. One love.